Hey everyone, this is Tull42 and it's time for another mini review for an item that will define the next era of Doctor Who in 2018, the new Doctor Who logo. I'll just quickly mention this video was written before I heard other people's opinions on the logo, so apologies if I repeat stuff that's been said by everyone else. For those who like the logo already, I've left a link in the description below to a website where you can type in your name and see what it looks like in the new logo style, so give that a go if you want. But anyways, on to the review. I must admit, it took me by surprise how radically different the new logo is to the previous one. Pretty much a complete polar opposite in aspects of colour, font and boldness, etc. The only flaw I instantly had was how similar it looked to a fan-made logo that was posted all over social media before the official one was released. The fact I saw the fan-made logo first made me want that in the show more than the actual logo we'll be getting. Probably because it also brought back the classic style of having the word Doctor over the word Who, combining retro with the modern to create sort of something new, which is pretty much what has happened in more recent years in Doctor Who throughout Peter Capaldi's run. But then I realised all the modern Doctor Who logos have had the words Doctor and Who on the same line, so it's kind of fitting the new logo does the same. Now to my thoughts on the key changes, and to try and make a fairer judgment, I'll compare this to the main previous logos of the classic and modern Doctor Who. It kinda made sense for the warmer colour scheme to be used after Stephen Moffat's logo used various cold colours of blues, whites and silvers, which were the opposites of the warm colours that Russell T Davies' logo used. But it makes even more sense when you see the ratio of warm to cold colours used in both classic and modern logos. I had a tweak with the new logo, and I think a green colour scheme would be a fair second choice. I even tried a purple stroke pink variant, but I fear this may have given the impression the show was going for a full-on feminine look, which would definitely annoy quite a few fans. The new font uses a gothic thin text, which does make a good change from the bulky rectangular text, but also makes the letters more stretched out and easier to read. Heck, just this once, I'm going to go against both Stephen Moffat and Russell T Davies in that there is a circular O in the title instead of an oval O. Most of the classic logos had quite thick lettering too, so again it's interesting to see a thin lettering. One of the key things I loved about Stephen Moffat's logo that stood out to all the predecessors was the shortening of the title Doctor Who to the initials DW, which made the shape of the TARDIS. I feel this made the logo more of an icon, and obviously helps with a lot of marketing and merchandise. It also helps with online marketing, making it easy to find the social media pages for Doctor Who from the DW used as the ID picture. In the case of the new logo, the word Who in a circle should still give that easy recognition to new fans. However, I worry it isn't as easily visible with a thin font when the ID picture is quite small, just in the case scenario of when I'm looking at the ID picture on my phone. The quick 16-second video showing the new logo again took me by surprise by how radically different the show was going to be. The TARDIS travelling through the liquid-like substances in a close-up of the logo letters was good, and I liked the TARDIS sounds being blurred just to make it that little bit more interesting. Just going back to my previous note on the logo being used on one line makes sense now as the TARDIS flew in a straight line when we see the full logo to make those lines midway through some of the letters. A nice touch, come to think of it. It's at this point I'm going to say yes, I know about the hidden message on the line through the H and the O making the female gender symbol. I do not find this distracting, it's only when I hear people bragging about the show having to be politically correct that it can get on my nerves. I also noticed loads of other objects in the close-ups of the letters which could be Easter eggs for Series 11, but I'll leave that up to the fan theorists to discuss. What I liked more was the choice of scenery to go with the logo in the video. The space background with the red dust and red crystals hovering around makes a huge contrast to the last time I was getting ready for a new era back in 2010 with the liquid time vortex from the Series 5 trailer and poster. So in conclusion, I actually approve of the new logo. It's different, it's fresh, it's gonna take a bit of time to get used to. At this point, I'm still in the missing Peter Capaldi zone, so I'm still appreciating the Stephen Moffat logo, despite we've had this logo for 8 years. But since the Doctor Who magazine is now using the new logo, I reckon by the time Series 11 starts, I'll be excited to see how the logo appears on the new opening title sequence. Well, thanks for watching, I hope you liked my review. What do you think of the new logo? Let me know in the comments below. Would you like to see me review more Doctor Who stuff leading up to the next series? Then click that subscribe button and I'll keep up the hard work. Until next time, have a great day. Cheerio!